It's that moment again, the one you dream of every night. La seule chose qui te préoccupe, c'est la gloire. Le cheminement de la réussite, of pushing yourself further than ever before. But the true glory is in the shadows. Les sacrifices que tu fais, quand toutes les chances sont contre toi, when you can't push one more second, chase the glory. Visez haut.
Sports on CBC, presented by Sport à Radio-Canada, une présentation du gouvernement du Canada, the Government of Canada, Nike, Fox 40, Theraburn Medical Supply, Les Bag Baron Rings, BioSteel, Wilson, par and by Student Housing Calgary.
What it is, what it do. We are live from the Jack Simpson Gymnasium. It is the bronze medal matchup between the Canada West champion Victoria Vikings and TMU as we get ready for this fantastic matchup here for Final 8 weekend. Joshua Adam William with the professor Jack Pangali, with the wonderful Brandon Donald on the sideline. Jack, bronze medal game. Both these teams having heartbreak last night, but now hoping to still walk away with something, that bronze medal.
Well, you got to put it out of your mind, absolutely, and come out with some intensity here early. For the TMU Bold, they might have the second best defense in the nation, but the biggest part of defense is getting the rebound to end the possession, and they could not do that yesterday against Carleton. Carleton with 23 offensive rebounds. That's a big reason why they're going to be playing in the gold medal game later today. TMU, we saw them bounce back really nicely in that first round game where they were, feeling themselves really well, bringing the energy. We'll see if they can do it here once again tonight and come out here in a hurry.
Let's go check out the bracket and see how we got here. And, if you didn't get a chance to see Bishop and the Vikings yesterday, man, it came down to the wire. Arash and Jermaine on that fantastic call yesterday. And then the rival of the two Ontario teams between Carleton and TMU. What a close game. And that, the crazy thing about that TMU game is they normally average 80 points a game, and Carleton just shut them down defensively. And then they shut down this gentleman yesterday too. He had a fantastic first game that we saw in the comeback that they had, Kevin Toth.
Yeah, he's an X factor for sure for the Bold. 21 points in that first round matchup, just 3 yesterday. So we'll see if he's able to bounce back. He was the reason why they were able to get that done against UBC in that comeback win. And we'll take a look on the Victoria side. Obviously, they got so many different players that they can beat you with, but Joffrey James, the University of Alberta transfer Defensive Player of the Year in Canada West this year, he can get it done on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, we saw it on all sides yesterday. One of the best two-way players, not just in Canada West, but in U Sports, is Joffrey James. He made a mark yesterday, but it's just not enough to get to the next level. We got action coming up here for the bronze medal game. You're watching Final 8 U Sport Basketball on CBC.
That's embarrassing. You know it's not embarrassing? Using FIG for a home improvement loan. A quick, simple, and transparent offer in minutes. Borrow better with FIG.
Le sport en direct sur icitout.tv. 100% énergie. 100% gratuit. Votre meilleur plan de match pour voir des performances exceptionnelles. Des athlètes de grand talent. Des sports de haut niveau. Tout ça sur l'appareil de votre choix. C'est simple et gratuit sur icitout.tv.
Hey, U Sports fans, check out shop.usports.ca for this week's promotional item from the Nike Team Collection. Visitez le shop.usport.ca pour en profiter de la promotion de la semaine de la collection Nike Team.
Welcome back to the Jack Simpson Gymnasium. We are about 90 seconds and change from getting to this ball game. But first, before we introduce this bronze medal game, we got to introduce the bronze medal starters. Jack, start us off with TMU.
Yeah, on the Bold side, no changes to their starting lineup. Toth, Goulbourne, Rooms, Gutsmore, and Wilson. Wilson has been pretty limited this weekend here at the Jack Simpson Gym. Averages 19 minutes per game for them on the season. Only played 7 last night for them, 2 points in that contest. So a player to keep an eye on. Obviously, this Victoria team has so many different players. We see the starters there for TMU on the board. Toth, as we talked about, and Player of the Year, Aaron Rooms for U Sports. And then over on the Victoria side, so many different ways they can come at you.
Yeah, so many different ways, and they have the Defensive Player of the Year, who we already talked about, in Joffrey James, Cameron Slay, Maker, Ethan Bogue, and then Smid and Robinson rounding out this fantastic Vikes team. Heartbreak yesterday, hoping to walk away with something today.
Well, Victoria doesn't just want to be the best team in U Sports, they want to be the best basketball program. Getting this win tonight, it goes a long way in that regard. Yes, they aren't going to get their ultimate goal this year, but they absolutely want to get that third place finish.
And now our officials in this game, Matt Boyle, Rob Coprici, and Riley Kerrison, a fantastic officiating crew that we have here for this bronze medal matchup. And we are now just moments here between these two teams. Who will walk away with the bronze medal here for the final 8? Two fantastic teams here trying to walk away with the bronze medal. It is the Vikes. It is the Bold. It's the bronze medal game from the Jack Simpson here in Calgary, Alberta. And right off the hop, it's Bogue. Finds Joffrey James. Joffrey James, very used to this University of Calgary court. Had 1 year here for the St. Trojans when they played here, as they get their new arena built, playing here at the University of Calgary. So Joffrey, very accustomed to this court, also spent times with the Alberta Golden Bears, so he knows the Jacks very well.
Yeah, no shortage of big moments for Joffrey James. He hopes to end his career on a win at the floor here at the Jack, not far from his home up the QE2.
Toss finds Rooms. The National Player of the Year, fadeaway J, no good. Try to fight for that rebound. Wilson comes back with it. Good ball movement. Rooms, pump fake, goes up. And that's why, one of the reasons he's the National Player of the Year, Aaron Rooms. Nice soft finish for 2. So here's Joffrey James, Defensive Player of the Year. Yesterday had some big threes. Underneath, 2 points right there for Smead.
Yeah, nice finish for Smead. Finished with 6 points, but just 1 of 9 shooting yesterday against that Bishop's front line. He's a player that can get downhill in a hurry.
Take to the hole there, pump fake, faces the triple team, passes back out. 3 ball, no good on that one. Smead gets the rebound. James looks ahead to slow it down. Gets it back up top to Bogue. Bogue driving in, soft touch, can't get it. So almost 2 minutes past here. Let's see the replay right here.
Yeah, Bogue getting to the hoop, and this is one area, almost the Achilles heel of the Bold in that first round matchup against UBC. Getting a little too greedy with their hands. A lot of foul trouble in that game. We're able to withstand the Thunderbirds in spite of that.
That one goes down right there. Toth bringing it up, had an excellent first game, as we talked about. And with that backdoor cut there, instead goes for the mid-range J and splashes it down there, Aiden Wilson.
Oh, that's a great sign for Aiden Wilson to be contributing early.
James inside to Bogue. Bogue driving, spin cycle, goes up, can't get it.
They're going to call travel there. I thought it would have been a tie-up if nothing else. A good block, but typically they'll just result that in a jump ball.
We're back in the attack now. TMU with a small lead right now, leading 5-4. Dish inside, pump fake, goes up. Wilson off to a fantastic start. Back-to-back buckets for Aiden Wilson.
Yeah, good job using his reach to get over Smid there.
Go inside, James can't get that one to go. Dish it off, Toth. He goes from deep, splashes down the tray. Kevin Toth.
Like we said, he was feeling himself in that first round matchup. Kevin Toth getting involved early.
Pass back out. Here's a three. Gets that one to go down. Smead knocks down the tray. And 10-7 lead right now. Substitutions coming back in here.
We're gonna get some changes here on the floor for Victoria. They do have a nice second unit. We'll see one more look at that contact underneath. Result in our free throws here. First ones of the game for the Bold.
Toth gets that one to go down. So 12-7 right now, almost 4 minutes past here. Here comes James. Down low to Bog. Back to Smid. Smid has Toth almost take it away there, but the foul is going to be picked up there.
Yeah, I think Toth did a good job getting the ball, but it was Wilson who had the contact. We'll see one more look here at that drive from Smid. And just riding him a little bit with that forearm. Smid's going to have to check out of the game. In comes still Connex, who's had a spirited playoffs on the defensive side, averaged 5 blocks a game in the OUA playoffs. Had a couple to his name last night.
Be an inbound right here for Gage. He gets it right back. Tough defense right there, a little fake off. Bog, fade away, Jay, soft touch, can't get it. And now here come the Bold. And a three knocked down right there. As Toth continues his hot shooting, 8 points already.
That's a breakdown there from the Vikes. You got to go over top there. Can't go under that screen.
Trying to look inside. Driving in, soft touch. Can't get that one to go. Smid almost touched it in. Rooms and quiet early on here. Deep pass. And stolen away. No, almost stolen away there.
Yeah, Jeffrey James trying to come over the top, get that steal. Pretty easy call for the referees. He's going to have to take a seat.
And Bogue will sub out for the first time, and same with Smed.
Basically the second unit now alongside Ronaldo Robinson in the game for the Vikes.
Here's Toth. Look down low. Rooms, pump fake. Fade away Jay. Can't get that one to go down. Now pushed up. This is Robinson. Robinson passes it off. Try to get it inside, and 2 points right there for the Vikes.
Griffin are not getting in on the action. The third-year guard averages 6 points per game on the season for this Vikes team.
Halfway through the first here, here's Toth. He's been feeling it. Pass it back out. There's a 3-ball. Can't get that one to go down. Miss right there from Goldberg. Gallagher lines up for the 3. Can't get it to go. Rooms gets the rebound. Rooms to the hole. Finishes for 2.
Well, a seized part there for Rooms. That's about as easy a bucket as he's going to get.
4 points for Rooms. Robinson, head up top, passes it off to Gallagher. Gallagher. Gage loses the ball. Picked up there by Gutsmore, now passed ahead. It's Toth. Toth. Back to Gutsmore. And we have a whistle. We'll have a substitution coming in here. And also, I believe, a media timeout coming. So right now, it's TMU leading 17-9. You're watching U Sports Final 8 on CBC.
That's embarrassing. You know it's not embarrassing? Using FIG for a home improvement loan. A quick, simple, and transparent offer in minutes. Borrow better with FIG.
Delaney, Northwest Territories, the birthplace of hockey. Here, you'll find a community full of history and tradition. A community that Quaker surprised by transforming their arena kitchen into a Quaker breakfast bar. Stocked with our Canadian whole grain oats, it's now a place to gather, to eat, and to celebrate. We're proud to feed the passion for hockey in the place where it all started. Because we believe no matter where you're from, you've got this.
Kevin Toth has had himself a phenomenal looking first quarter so far, and he's doing that not at 100% as he's playing with a lower body injury. His coaching staff says, you know what, he is so tough. He's going through it right now. Ultimately got hurt in the final against Charlton in their own divisional playoffs. And so, you know what, going out here, playing this well, while injured, great performance so far for the young man.
Yeah, absolutely. He's had a great tournament overall. Again, maybe not to what he wanted yesterday, but already now with 8 points so far here, Jack.
Yeah, also a really good distributor for this Bold team. 3 assists for him last night. He's top 5 in assists in the OUA on the season. Obviously helps having a player like Aaron Rooms to get the ball to, but Toth, certainly an important distributor for this offense.
Down low. In the post, some tight D there, and a foul from behind. That looked to be on Gallagher. If so, that'll be his second.
Well, advantage Bold here to start the game. Again, we talked about both teams maybe a little deflating those losses last night. Victoria hasn't quite answered the bell here early. This is a good test of the culture that's been built at Victoria, withstanding these tension moments here. A big test for Victoria and Murphy Bernatowski, the coach of the year.
Foul was on Tyler Felt. That will be his first. 14 fouls now on Vic. This is Robinson. Met up by Goldberg. Robinson. Spin cycle, almost loses the ball. Everybody on the ground. Who wants it more? We are fighting for every inch here in the bronze medal matchup.
Well, that'll hopefully get you going if you're Victoria. Get on the ground, get that blood pressure up, and try to lock in here on the defensive side.
Tight one so far here for, you know, the scoreboard might not show it, but, you know, opportunities like this are showing it.
Yeah, again, nice hands from Silkonis. We talked about those blocks he had in the playoffs thus far, and the big man getting on the floor.
So 18-9 right now. TMU trying to grow their lead even more. Driving to the hole, can't get it, but 2 shots coming up here. And that'll be the bonus now for Victoria.
Let's see one more look. Nice north-south play there from the Bold. It's going to be Gutsmore at the free throw line. He's just a 58% shooter from there on the season.
Can't get that one to go down.
So 5-2 the fouls here. Midway through the first, we saw how big the foul call was in that consolation final game that just concluded here, with Laval being able to use that free throw advantage. Unable to do so there is the Bold, but they're going to get the second chance opportunity here. Breakdown from the Vikes defense on that rebound.
So 18-9, 3:25. See if TMU can grow their lead even more. Put down in the post again. They've really been focusing, trying to get that turnover there. Here's a 3-point attempt. Can't get that one to go down for Louis Jean. Robinson. Stopping on a dime. Fadeaway Jay. Bounces around but falls down.
Shooters roll.
3 left here in the first. Bogue and Smead will get ready to check back in.
Can't believe there was no 8-second violation, but it doesn't matter. It's going to be Victoria basketball with 15 on the shot clock, and they hadn't got it over half. But all good. Victoria going to get some subs in the game. Vogue and Smid back in the action. A little bit of momentum starting to build for this Victoria defense.
A little bit here. Into Robinson. Smid sets the screen. Robinson showing those handles. Goes up. Can't get it, but he'll go to the free throw line to shoot a pair.
Victoria, pretty strong free throw shooting team on the season. We'll get one more look at this second best free throw percentage in the nation. Top half in attempts. Ronaldo Robinson gonna go there and makes good.
Trying to get this one to go down at a little more momentum. Has the last 3 points now for Vic. And gets that one to go. So as you were talking about there, Jack, a little bit more momentum getting built here now for the Vikes. Five-point lead right now for TMU. Pushing it off, they go in the corner, trying to go down low in the paint. Smid steals it. Back to Bowe. Robinson. Spin cycle, goes up, and Robinson right now on a roll.
Yeah, settling into the game nicely here for Victoria. Again, this is a quick turnaround for them. They played late last night, not to mention the spring ahead, so they lose an hour already on the sleep, an early afternoon game, but they're starting to find their footing.
Try to go inside. There's a 3, can't get that one to go. Fight for the rebound. Can't save it. Vikes back on the attack. 3 ball, no good. Pump fake on that one. Try to go down low. Substitutions coming in again. Vic really quick on the substitutions right now. Gage checks back in, and same with Gallagher.
Yeah, again, the depth certainly an advantage here to Victoria. They got a deep bench. 3 games in 3 days here. We'll see if that's able to wear them down as the game goes along. This little 6-0 run has all happened with Rooms on the bench as he needed a bit of a breather.
Abanza will inbound. Gets it into Louis Jean. Tulsi. Back to Louis Jean. His jumper no good. Smid gets the rebound, pass the back. Robinson, who's been on a heater. Gets it over. 3 ball. Can't get that one to go down for Gallagher, but they get the rebound. Momentarily, at least. Priscilla was taken away by Montunde. Montunde passes it off. Labanza. Back to Dorsey. Labanza trying to go in there, gets stuck, and takes too many steps there. Ball will go back. We have under a minute left here in the first.
The defense of Victoria, again, that's such a high-flying offense, but defense is where they like to win the game. Second best in Canada West on the season. You can see that defense leading to offense with them up in the tempo.
Robinson lines up, 3-ball, good. Ronaldo Robinson can't miss, 9 points now. Labanza inside to Dorsey. Dorsey trying to find Louis Jean, can't get him. Back to Culsey, shot clock winding down on TMU. Culsey, fadeaway J, can't get it to go. Robinson there with the rebound, shot clock turned off. Robinson steps back again, another 3. Can't get that one to go, fight for the rebound. Louis Jean comes up with it. Passed ahead to Culsey. Culsey driving in, shot clock is winding down. He goes up, count it!
Big answer there from Kelsey, easy to get a little spooked by that clock winding down, but he stays patient, goes right at the body of Vogue. Vogue gonna pick up that foul there. Let's see one more look. Just before we're able to get it there, but Vogue just his first foul, but free throws here to end the first.
Gets that one to go down. 4 seconds left for Vic. It's Robinson dribbling through, can't get it. Wild shot throwing up and doesn't go down. So TMU leads right now 21-18. You're watching U Sports Final 8 on CBC.
Life just got real. You got into university. Fully furnished, all-inclusive student housing for peace of mind. This is your first taste of adult life, independence, momentum, possibility. A community that's ready for you, with everything you need to be your best self. Space to focus, enough room to breathe. A place that's truly yours, with space for the people you'll meet along the way. Minutes from campus. Student Housing Calgary. This is where it starts.
Welcome back to the Jack Simpson Gymnasium. Live look there at the Vikes bench. Started a little bit slow, but started to find their game down the stretch there.
Yeah, Murphy Bernatowski's team certainly finding their footing in the back half. A little flat-footed defensively to begin, but a nice close to that quarter. You see Aaron Rooms there, player of the year. He finished with 4 points in that first quarter, 2 rebounds to his name.
On Toth, too. The run really started when Rooms and specifically Toth went out, because Toth was shooting fantastic to start off this ball game. So we get ready for the second here of this bronze medal matchup. Joffrey James back in the ball game. Here's the 3. Not going to go for it. Passes it back out to James. James thinking about launching the 3. He whips it across. Now here's another 3-point opportunity. Knocked down for 3 right there by Gage.
Oh, what a find there from Joffrey James, whipping it over his shoulder and right into the breadbasket.
Rooms. Post up, fake off, goes up, and he travels. So ball will go back to the Vikes. Vikes have a chance to take the lead. For the Vikes in this one, biggest lead for them is 2 points. James. Gets it back out. Pump fake. Bogue didn't like it. Him against Rooms. Joffrey James for 3. Comes short on that one. Toth will push it up. He lines up for the 3-ball. Splash! Kevin Toth from downtown.
Gotta get under his jersey if you're the Vikes.
Joffrey James, step back, 3-ball. That's a tray, baby! Joffrey James finds his first bucket. He had 2 quick fouls that took him out for majority of that first, but comes back in. Gets the big time 3 there. Now Rooms, little soft touch jumper. He finds that one for 2.
We're trading some shot making here now at the Jack Simpson. Things opening up.
Joffrey James again. Almost loses the rock. Trying to fight for it. Tip pass to Bogue. Bogue driving in. Mid-range. Jay good. Both teams cannot miss right now. 26 apiece here in the first 2 minutes. It'll be Toth. Hands it off to Kalsi. Back to Toth. Toth against James. Passes it back up top to Wilson. To Louis Jean. Louis Jean now. Gets it inside. Toth again from downtown. Can't get that tray to go down. Substitutions going to come in on both sides. Gutsmore will check back in for TMU. And Tyler Feltz comes in for the Vikes.
Toth going to have just over 3 seconds on the clock to trigger this one in and find a look.
Inside, Gutsmore with the easy 2.
Nice slip there from Gutsmore with the clock winding down. Easy bucket under the hoop.
TMU now matches their biggest lead this game. Robinson will come back in at the next whistle for Victoria. Joffrey James looking around. Felt, he can't get that to go. Rooms gets the rebound. Pass ahead to Toth. Toth pushing the pace, showing those handles. Dishes it back to Kalsi. Kalsi tries to go inside to find Gutsmore again. Can't get it. Pass down. Gage, mid-range jumper, gets it. And that's going to lead to a timeout. We are tied at 28 apiece right now here at the Jack Simpson. You're watching U Sports Final 8 on CBC.
Feel every hit, goal, and celebration as if you're standing right on the sideline, immersing you in the game like never before, bringing heart-pounding action directly to millions of fans. We deliver unparalleled simplicity and tailor-made digital broadcasting solutions crafted to make you feel every moment in a way like never before. Our passionate team ensures your message reaches audiences reliably every time. Proudly Canadian, we bring a touch of innovation and our passion to the world stage. ISI Live, be there.
Delaney, Northwest Territories, the birthplace of hockey. Here, you'll find a community full of history and tradition. A community that Quaker surprised by transforming their arena kitchen into a Quaker breakfast bar. Stocked with our Canadian whole grain oats, it's now a place to gather, to eat, and to celebrate. We're proud to feed the passion for hockey in the place where it all started. Because we believe no matter where you're from, you've got this.
Welcome back to the Jack Simpson Gymnasium. You see both benches here, and it's everything we thought it would be. A very tight affair here for the bronze medal matchup.
Yeah, no question. Two of the best coaches in the country. As we talked about Bernatowski, the Coach of the Year this year, Canada West Coach of the Year as well. And Dave Diavaro was named the OUA Coach of the Year for the 9th time. He's earned a Conference Coach of the Year award in his illustrious career. So I'm sure these two coaches got their boys firing now, ready to try to put one more win in the column to end the season.
Yeah, it's a big one to try to finish off here, take away something here from this Final A weekend, trying to get that bronze medal. Of course, tonight we'll have the championship game between Carleton and Bishops. Goulburn tried that backdoor cut there. Now they go to Gutsmore. Gutsmore guarded by James, stripped by James. James holds on, pulls up for the 3. You can't put it on the board. Joffrey James from downtown. 6 now from Joffrey James. Toth. Trying to find some room there. Gets it back to Gutsmore. Finds rooms. Soft touch. Can't get the bucket there. Rebound by Felt. Pushed ahead by Robinson. Robinson goes inside, and we have a foul.
And Toth is trying to front there against the much bigger Smid. That's going to be the first team foul against TMU here in the quarter. So Connick's going to come into the game and replace Aiden Wilson.
James inbounding, gets it into Robinson. Guarded by Goldborn. Fade away right there from Robinson. Toth looks for Gutsmore. James tried to steal that one inside. Oh my goodness! What a posterization! We've seen a few of them here at the Jack, and that's another one this weekend. And Bo comes back and knocks down the tray.
Big answer there. 3's better than 2. Got to wipe it away.
And out of the reach there for Rooms, and a substitution coming in here for the Vikes as Slaymaker will come back into the ball game. Joffrey James will sub off, and some fantastic minutes there from the Defensive Player of the Year in Canada West. 3 ball, no good, fighting for it. Goldborn pushing the pace up here, trying to get TMU back in the lead. Toth can do that. Can't get that one to go down though. 5 left here in the second. Robinson going up, dishes it in the corner to find Felt. Back to Robinson. He lines up for the 3. He can't get it to go. Everybody wants the ball. They get it for the corner 3. Can't get it to go. Toth gets the rebound. Toth to Goldburn. Guarded by Robinson. Passes it back out. Toth in the corner. And some good defense there, led by Smid. And back in the hands of Robinson and the Vikes. Robinson. Bounce pass inside, pass back. Jumper is good, Slaymaker, and that's gonna lead to a timeout. Victoria right now leading 38-30. You're watching U Sports Final 8 on CBC, and right now, this is the Victoria team that we had been seeing all year, Jack.
Yeah, 12-2 run coming into this timeout. And again, that they just come at you in waves. New players coming in every single stoppage, basically hockey subs right now for the Vikes. But they are staying fresh out there and attacking this TMU squad.
It's you know, been a little bit of a scoring drought right now for TMU at 147. Let's go and listen to the Victoria huddle.
Offensively, we got to get Ethan something with Big Boy. Closing out. If Big Boy's guarding you, let's see, we'll get a big. So set a group with Tyler and wait for him to go, or actually no, just go, and go. And then you might have to get downhill, Tyler. You just have to find out of the way of where the ball goes. Okay? All right, here we go.
Some nice two-way communication there between Bernatowski and his group. Looking to get Ethan Bogan on the action, just 4 points to his name thus far. See if they can get him firing going into the halftime here. But it is all Victoria right now, 20-9 in this second quarter. Really on the back of their defense.
Victoria has all their timeouts remaining right now. Driving to the hole, can't get that one to go down. Rooms. Pump fake goes up, count it. Get to the go.
Yeah, good ball fake there from Aaron Rooms.
Here's Slaymaker. Finds Bogue. Bogue. Spin cycle. And we have a foul.
Well, right on cue. Out of the timeout. First possession down. They get Bogue on Silconix. He takes the foul. So advantage White 7.
Bogue. Him and Rooms one-on-one. Rooms wins that battle this time. Wright passes it ahead. Gutsmore back out to Wright. Rooms up top. Goulbourne gets it down low. Shot clock winding down on TMU. And they try to get into the post there, but Slaymaker steals it away, taking on all the Vikes at once, and we got a wedgie.
What a way to cap a weekend here with the wedgie. Forget about the gold medal game. We've almost seen it all, folks. We had the pigeon earlier, now a wedgie.
That was an elegant wedgie, too, because that's the bottom of the rim right there.
Yeah, it was in there.
Look at it one more time here. Yeah, just right at the bottom, too. Love that one.
Slaymaker makes good on that first free throw. Still perfect as a team, 5 of 5 right now from the charity stripe.
One goes down. So 40-32. Passed over. Mid-range J, buckets right there for TMU and for Goulbourne. Slaymaker finds Feltz, a little give and go between the two. Slaymaker posting up right now. Gets it back to Robinson. Robinson in the post, passes it back out. Bogue. Slaymaker for 3. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Goulbourne. Goulbourne lines up for the 3 and gets it to go down.
Big shot there from Goulbourne, no hesitation, in rhythm. 30% three-point shooter on the year on good attempts. Showing you why right there.
Here's Robinson. Wants a clear out. He's gonna drive, goes up, can't get it to go, but there is a foul.
Well, after the foul, stacking up early for Victoria, it's the reverse here in the second quarter. 4 rip now, the fouls for TMU.
CBC Sports is the home of university sports in Canada. Catch the best U Sports women's hockey team as they face off in the 26 Miller Waste Systems U Sport Women's Hockey Championship in Woolwich, Ontario. The action begins Thursday, March 19th on CBC Gem, CBCSports.ca, and CBC Sports YouTube. U Sports on CBC, where champions are made. Be right. Gutsmore against Robinson. Spin cycle goes up, and it falls down. High arching shot.
Yeah, going right at the chest there, Robinson over the outstretched arms. Nice play from Gutsmore.
Here's Robinson. Passes it back. 3 ball. Can't go down there for Bogue. Slaymaker gets a hand on it. Then they go in the corner for 3 and get that one to go down or not.
Great extra effort from Slaymaker to make it happen. A nice tip out. Good job locating the shooter. So tough to do on an offensive rebound.
44-39. Goulbourne. On that baseline, goes up and finishes. Fantastic finish there for DeAndre Goulbourne. 1 minute left here, which has felt like a fast half here at the Jack Simpson for this bronze medal matchup. Robinson showing off those handles. Going against Rooms, gets denied by Rooms. Rooms gets the rock back.
That's great defense from Rooms, not biting on any of those ball fakes.
3-point ball game right now. Here's Wright. And a foul. multiple subs coming in here for TMU. Wantunde will check back in, and same with Dorsey. Rooms will check out of the ball game. Rooms right now with 8 points for the National Player of the Year. Dorsey hands it back to Wright. Potentially the last possession here for TMU. Goulburn, who's had the hot hand here. It's inside to Gutsmore. He has a mid-range jumper that he splashes down. 1 point ball game. Shot clock turned off. The Victoria bench instructing 1 shot. It'll be in Robinson's hands right now. Bo coming up for a screen. And that's going to lead to it going the other way. It'll be the first foul of the half for Victoria. And Smid will check back in, and Aaron Rooms will check back in.
Tough break there for Bogue. That's a good screen. Robinson just a little early on going there. Still 7 seconds left when that foul is called. Gotta let him get established.
So 6 seconds left here. Can TMU take back the lead? It's in Gutsmore's hand. Gutsmore driving, step back, can't get it to go. Wright tried to make a last-second effort to get it to go in and can't get it. So at the half, Victoria leads right now 44-43 in this bronze medal matchup, which again, Jack, is just breezing by with the pace of both these teams.
Yeah, high-flying affair right now. TMU shooting 55% from the field to stay in this one. But Victoria, credit to them, they really answered the bell there midway through that first quarter.
And Brandon Donald with an interview for us. Let's go now.
Coach, it has been a very back and forth type of half. You had a little bit of a slow start, but started to get going. What do you guys need to do to ultimately polish this one off?
I think we just need to continue to get good shots, not settle for the first thing we get, and then we have to be better defensively. I mean, they had, I don't know, 15 points in the first 5 minutes, and then we kind of locked in a little bit better. They push the pace, they shoot a lot of threes. We just got to get better contests and a little bit better pressure.
Coach, thank you very much.
Thanks, Brandon. Right now, Victoria leads in this one 44-43. You're watching U Sports Final 8 on CBC.
Le sport en direct sur ICTout.tv. 100% énergie. 100% gratuit. Votre meilleur plan de match pour voir des performances exceptionnelles. Des athlètes de grand talent. Des sports de haut niveau. Tout ça sur l'appareil de votre choix. C'est simple et gratuit sur ICTout.tv.
It's not just about the victory. It's about the moments leading up to it. BioSteel, the fuel behind every victory.
Thirsty? With 5 essential electrolytes and 0 sugar, BioSteel is the game changer you've been looking for. All of the good stuff with no extras and no gimmicks. Just clean, healthy hydration. Trusted by pro athletes since 2009. Steel sharpens steel.
Shaden Smead has been an impactful player so far here in today's game. 8 total points so far. We chatted with him earlier.
Hi, my name is Shaden Smead. I'm a 4th year at UVic, and I play forward. I started just playing in the schoolyard with my friends in like grade 8, and that's how it all started. I guess just having fun with your teammates, just off the court, just in class with people, just looking up to them, with especially leaders like Bogue, Joffrey. They're just great with people and very respectful, and I look up to that, and I want to reflect that to others. Winning a national championship is great. It's a great opportunity. Obviously, you have to balance a lot of stuff, but I'd say it's all worth it. Obviously, we won last year, so I think we're excited to go back-to-back. Just how much of a family we are. I don't think a lot of teams can say that they're such a close family, but I think that's something very special.
Smead has been described by some of his teammates as a freak athlete, and one of the biggest things that he's been growing over this year is getting better with some of his shot selections, and so far it's been working here today. We'll come back after the break.
It's not just about the victory. It's about the moments leading up to it. BioSteel, the fuel behind every victory.
Thirsty? With 5 essential electrolytes and 0 sugar, BioSteel is the game changer you've been looking for. All of the good stuff with no extras and no gimmicks, just clean, healthy hydration. Trusted by pro athletes since 2009. Steel sharpens steel.
Feel every hit, point, and celebration as if you're standing right on the sideline. Our passionate team unlocks a world of possibilities with digital broadcasting made simple, bringing heart-pounding action directly to millions of fans. Proudly Canadian, ISI Live, be there.
Hey, U Sports fans, check out shop.usports.ca for this week's promotional item from the Nike Team Collection. Visitez le shop.usport.ca pour en profiter de la promotion de la semaine de la collection Nike Team.
Aaron Rooms has been the player of the year so far and has been playing a very solid game so far in this one too. We chatted with him earlier this week.
Hi, my name is Aaron Rooms. I'm a 5th year business management student at Toronto Metropolitan University on the men's basketball team. I started playing basketball through my dad, really. I was 9 years old. He probably put the ball in my hand, and, we developed a relationship through that, and I've just been playing ever since. I would describe my style of play as strong, but a little flashy at times, pretty textbook. I try to play the game the right way, but, still try to put on the show when I can. Well, my teammates have helped me on and off the court, I'd say. On the court, they push me to, be a better player. They challenge me every day in practice. And off the court, they challenge me to be a better leader, and they're a great group of guys, so I try to encourage them the best that I can. I think I'm better off for it. Keys to our success as a team, I would feel, is just playing together, sticking to our brand of basketball, trusting each other, trusting the work. We put a lot of work in, throughout the season, so it's just relying on the foundations that we built to, get to where we are today. What it's like being a U Sports student athlete, I feel it's, first of all, a pleasure. I'm really grateful to be a part of this organization and been able to play for 5 years. I think that, over the time that I've been here, Canada's got a lot of attention. And, going forward, I hope that the coaches and players continue to get the recognition they deserve, and I'm just overall grateful for being here. I look up to my mom. She's my rock, she's my world. She's endured a lot in her lifetime, and she sacrificed a lot for myself and my younger sister, and I owe her the world, so I look up to her every day. She inspired me, and it's part of the reason why I keep going today. I think basketball is growing in popularity, in Canada, especially because of the talent we have here, and the attention that we have in the NBA too. We got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander winning the MVP, and he's having a hell of a season this year. So, he's bringing notoriety to the country, U Sports, with the help of a lot of media outlets as well. So I think altogether, we're bringing a lot of more popularity to the game and Canada.
TMU knew that Aaron Rooms was an excellent shooter from his previous experience from the last couple of years, but the biggest piece of growth that they have seen from this young man this year is how to become a winner, and they have definitely seen that this season, and he's shown so much growth in that department. But we will be back after this break.
Where exceptional student athletes are born, where records are broken, where great plays are made, where school colors ignite passion, where champions prevail, where tradition is celebrated. Ontario University Athletics.
That's embarrassing. You know it's not embarrassing? Using FIG for a home improvement loan. A quick, simple, and transparent offer in minutes. Far better with FIG.
Life just got real. You got into university. Fully furnished, all-inclusive student housing for peace of mind. This is your first taste of adult life, independence, momentum, possibility. A community that's ready for you, with everything you need to be your best self. Space to focus, enough room to breathe. A place that's truly yours, with space for the people you'll meet along the way. Minutes from campus. Student Housing Calgary. This is where it starts.
Welcome back to the Jack Simpson Gymnasium. Well, Victoria right now, 1 of 5 with their last 5, and that's because of fantastic defense from TMU.
Yeah, TMU's second best defense in the nation. We're seeing why thus far, but they got to keep running Victoria off the three-point line. That's easier said than done by all means, but this year they allowed the 5th most threes in the nation, and they had the 2nd fewest makes. So it's the strength of this TMU defense to get you into tough looks from beyond the arc, but again, that's easier said than done against Victoria.
Started to get their offense rolling a little bit right now in this ball game as well. Let's see some of the stats and how we got to this point right now and what stands out to you, Jacko.
Well, again, I think Murphy Bernatowski said it best, that hot shooting early for TMU. You see 54% from the field, and then things really started to settle in. And then the one other area to keep an eye on, that free throw battle, certainly a weakness right now of the TMU team in the game and also in the playoffs. They are 5th worst or 4th worst in the nation at free throw percentage on the season, and they've gotten even worse in the playoff run. So leaving easy points there at the charity stripe might be costly in a close game down the stretch.
Absolutely, and you know, the one stat that's not on there that does stand out to me as well is right now points in the paint, TMU 20-10.
Yeah, I think, again, with a player like Rooms who's so good at scoring at every level, he's able to get it done at different areas and including right near that rack for some high percentage looks.
Let's throw it to Brandon with an interview.
Coach, a lot of back and forth between that first quarter and first half of the game. What did you like from your team in that one?
I like the way we're competing. We're playing a really good team here, the #1 team in the country. So for us, this is a great experience with our young kids coming out here and competing against these guys. So I think we're doing a good job competing.
I know we talked pregame that Kevin, is still playing through that little bit of an injury. Ultimately, how do you think he looked out there?
I think he's okay offensively. I think where it really stands out is in the defensive end. And so he's gutting through it like a champion does. And so I'm really proud of Kevin the way he's gutting through his injury.
Thank you very much, Coach. Send it back to the boys.
Well, right now it is a tight one here, 44-43, and let's see some of the highlights right now of how we got here. Some fantastic standout highlights, including a posterization.
Yeah, and again, Aaron Rooms, Player of the Year. That was some easy buckets early for him. The scout not quite on, but Victoria starting to settle in, and Ronaldo Robinson, one of the players doing that the best. Game high 12 points right now for him, along with a couple of assists to his name.
Yeah, doing a fantastic job. I thought the whole both teams on both sides now really playing hard here down the stretch. We already have one bronze medal winner in basketball in the women's game. A little bit ago, the Calgary Dinos were able to win the bronze medal game on the women's side, and now we're trying to crown the bronze medal winner here on the men's side, and it's going to be a tight one down the finish as these highlights show.
Well, the University of Calgary Dinos women's team get their points in transition as one of the big strengths, and that's what Victoria's been able to do. We see it look right on cue from Victoria in transition right now, 16-3, the points off turnover battle in favor of the Vikes. So again, their defense started to clamp down as that half went on, and really, apart from keeping them out of the painted area, has done a really good job so far.
Right now, they're playing ABBA Dancing Queen here at the Jack Simpson, who will dance their way to a bronze medal. We have a half to decide who will be your bronze medal winner for the 2026 Final 8 Men's Basketball Championships. (44-43). The last quarter was run by Victoria, 26-22. And here we go. TMU starts off with the rock. Toth goes inside. Rooms can't get that one to go. And second time is the charm right there for Rooms.
Yeah, using his size there, nice quit and never quit. Good follow.
Here's Joffrey James, had a few big plays before he went back to the bench. Tried to go look inside to Bogue. Bogue, he comes and he answers right back. Trading buckets here at the start. Here's Gutsmore. Gutsmore, guarded by Robinson. He can't get it to go, and Smid gets the rebound. Now pushed up by the Vikes. And I think we have a foul right there, Jack.
Didn't see the whistle called on it. It should have been. But I think it's going to be TMU basketball. Slaymaker put on the floor, but no call. Back on defense, go the Vikes.
So here comes Toth. Gets it inside there to Wilson. Wilson is thinking three, didn't go for it. Driving here, gets denied! What a denial right there by Smid. And then they come with the three ball and splash it down!
Slaymaker, haymaker right there. Defense to offense from Smid, and what a shot in transition.
49-45. Toth bringing it up. Goldburn gets it back to Gutsmore. Gutsmore against Robinson. Fadeaway J, in and out right there. Rebound by Wilson. Wilson against Smid. Gets it back. Gutsmore driving against Robinson, and it's going the other way.
Nice setup there from Robinson, staying with him, keeping those feet moving, and a small push-off. Robinson does a good job of showing the contact, whatever small amount it might have been. Let's see one more time. Certainly a push-off. Just not a huge one, but Robinson does a good job of getting that whistle blown.
Trying to go for the alley right there, but then he throws it down anyways. Nice take there by Smid.
Patient oop.
I like that. I like that one. Here's Goldberg. Going one-on-one. Goes for the three over Smid. Can't get that one to go. Rebound by Robinson. Robinson pushing the pace. Throws it up. Alley-oop! That one was anything but patient as he rocks it down. And it's a timeout. Victoria leads right now, 53-45. You're watching Final 8 Youth Sport Basketball on CBC.
Delaney, Northwest Territories, the birthplace of hockey. Here, you'll find a community full of history and tradition. A community that Quaker surprised by transforming their arena kitchen into a Quaker breakfast bar. Stocked with our Canadian whole grain oats, it's now a place to gather, to eat, and to celebrate. We're proud to feed the passion for hockey in the place where it all started. Because we believe no matter where you're from, you've got this.
Welcome back to the Jack Simpson. Well, let's see the alley-oop that was thrown down with just absolute velocity on the jump, and then throwing it down hard right there.
Yeah, reckless abandon there from Shaden Smin. He's got such good habits. All the clocks in his kitchen are set to the same time. Does the little things right. The second team All-Star in Canada West this year, having himself a springy third quarter.
Well, the clocks jumped forward today, but this offense already looks like it's playing an hour ahead of the defense right now. So here's Toth trying to answer back here as this Victoria offense is really figuring things out. Goldburn, pump fake, goes up, soft touch, gets it to go.
Nice answer out of the timeout.
He's been the one that has answered for them, Jack, when they've needed to find that scratch. Passed ahead. Bogue, spin cycle. 2 shots coming up here for Ethan Bogue.
Yeah, that hand gets caught in the cookie jar there. Ethan Bogue going up strong. Can't quite get the three-point opportunity, but more free throws coming.
Substitution going to come in here for the Vikes as Tyler Feltz will get ready to come in here. 2 shots coming up here. Bronze medal on the line. That one doesn't go down right there. Look at that one. We already know who finished 5th in this tournament. Trying to figure out 3rd and 4th before we find out 1 and 2 coming this evening. Here's Toth. Back to Goldburn. He's been the consistent offensive threat for this team today, and he showed right there another bucket.
Tough shot there over the outstretched arms. High arcing shot there for Goldburn. He's up to 11.
Robinson finds Joffrey James. James takes a pick there from Bogue. In the corner, it's Robinson. Pump fake, didn't like it. Back up top. Lined up for the 3. Can't get that one to go. Nice rebound there from Slaymaker. Back to Robinson. Robinson down low. Bogue goes up. He gets fouled.
Looked like a lot of ball from our angle at the far end of the court, but maybe some contact underneath against Bogue. See one more look at it. Silconic's trying to meet him at the top. And indeed some contact underneath there, good call. So Bogue looks to improve on that 1 out of 2 performance the last time at the free throw line. He's a 75% free throw shooter on the season for the Vikes.
It's that first one to go down.
That's the 3rd personal against Silconics. He's gonna stay in the game for the time being. Don't want to pick up that 4th here in the 3rd though.
He's been a big, important factor for them in the post too, as you've been mentioning. Here's Toth. Onyx loses the rock right there. Now passed ahead, Robinson. On Joffrey James, 3 ball, can't get it to go. Rebound by TMU, Toth. 4 minutes have passed here. To Gutsmore, back to Goldburn. Gutsmore guarded by Robinson, driving in off the glass for 2. 8 now for him. Substitution's going to come in here for both squads, the next whistle. Here's James, guarded by Goldburn. James. Ball goes out of bounds, and those substitutions on both sides will come in.
Defensive player of the year there, Joffrey James getting a taste of his own medicine. Some hellacious defense from Gutsmore.
Mid is back in the game among all the substitutions. 55 to 51, 5:37 left here in the 3rd. They get the ball in. James, 3, he's fouled. 3 shots coming up for Joffrey James.
Certainly got the ball there, but I think just not allowing Joffrey James the landing space. Let's see one more look. A little bit of contact on the arm maybe as well. So the second personal against Goulbourne's a big one. 3 free throws coming.
For Joffrey James, you won't find much more of a veteran player either. As we mentioned, played for Alberta, played for SAIT, and then multiple teams in the CBL as well.
Yeah, 12-point per game scorer for this Vikes team this year. He is the metronome for this Viking squad.
He gets that one to go down. 8 points now for number 2. Takes on the task of guarding right. They get it inside to Dorsey. Trying to get it back to Gutsmore. They do. Gutsmore, crossover to the lane. Can't get it to go, but he has 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, gets downhill with a head of steam there. Gutsmore, a nose for the hoop. Finally 4-1 now, the foul calls. Let's see one more time. Gutsmore running downhill. Unable to get that 3-point opportunity, but 2 free throws. Again, TMU right now 57% from the free throw line on the night.
It's that one to go down. TMU trying to close the gap here. And then that one goes down. So 5:17 left here in the third. Lee Robinson. Guarded by Gutsmore. 3 ball. Bang! Knocked down there by Smid. He's doing it all. Right. Gets it into Dorsey. Guarded by Smid. Back over to right. Blown by Robinson. Fadeaway Jay. Can't get that one to go. Loose ball. Goes back to right. Gutsmore. He lines up for the 3. Deadeye bullseye. Bang! Knocks down the tray.
Answer.
Robinson. Smid again. Can't get that one from downtown. Now pushed ahead. Here's Gutsmore. Had that last tray. Guarded by Robinson. Back up top to Goulbourne. Goulbourne. Mid-range J. Buckets. Mini run going on right now for TMU. Robinson. Thought about it, didn't go for it. Slaymaker. Bounce pass inside. Denied by Goulbourne. And then Wright goes on the ground and he gets fouled.
What a 5-0 burst here for the Bold. Midway through this third quarter, they got a chance to tie this game back up again as we get Louis Jean back in for them. Excellent minutes from Goulbourne, though, both ends of the floor.
He has been absolutely stellar. He's always had an answer for this team. Here's Wright. Halsey back in the game for TMU. Wright. I believe he was fouled there.
We go reset here to 14, and that third team foul for Victoria.
Gets it back in. Stolen away. It's Slaymaker to the hole. Can't get it to go. But right there is Smid, is having a ball game, having a third quarter right now.
That big man running the floor, continuing to pay dividends.
3:30 left here in the third. Gets it inside to Dorsey. Back to Wright. Wright from the arch. Loving it from downtown. 3 for him now. 1-point ball game. Hand off to Robinson. Gutsmore can't get through the screen. They go down low. And a foul there. Good cuts that will lead to some shots coming up here.
Yeah, nice recovery defense as well. Getting over there in a hurry. Let's see one more look at it. A Wright coming over on the weak side. A bit of contact on that arm and a big collision between the two of them. Good offense and good defense on display right now at the Jack.
This is Cameron Slaymaker at the line. Gets that one to go down. Getting the lead a little bit bigger here. largest lead today was TMU by 9, and then Vic led by 8. Neither team is led by double digits in this game, so they have traded big leads with this one, Jack. It's been a game of runs, as it always is. Here's Wright. Try to go down low. I believe Smith's going to pick up the foul right there. Bogue's going to get ready to check back in for Victoria.
After being at 4-1 fouls, is now up to 5-4, so shooting the rest of the way for either team now from here on out.
Number 12, Aaron Rooms, ready to come back in the ball game. And that's the fantastic thing here for TMU. They've done this run here recently with Aaron Rooms not really being a part of it. Smid knocks that near our broadcast table.
Yeah, Rooms right now just 20 points on the night, or 20 minutes on the night, so should have semi-fresh legs for the closing stretch. Again, 3 games in 3 nights, a tough task for anybody.
Here is Rooms. Started by Arnott. He goes up, can't get that one to go. Loose ball, who wants it? It's Slaymaker. Slaymaker finds Robinson. Robinson, Euro, through the lane, can't get it. No, he is fouled.
What a crafty play there from Ronaldo Robinson. Slicing and dicing his way through pretty solid transition defense from TMU, right all over him.
So he'll have 2 shots here. Robinson with 12 points in this one. Can't get that one to go down. Stays a 1-possession game. 2:40 left here in the third. 14 fouls on Victoria, 5 on TMU. Victoria has all their timeouts left. TMU has 2 as Goldburn checks back in the game, and he's been absolutely phenomenal for this TMU team, Jack. Here's Wright. Back in the hands of Gutsmore. To Dorsey, little give and go between the 2 of them. Back they go, Dorsey gets the 9 down low. Oh, absolutely rocked. What a rejection.
Oh, it's great closeout. What quick speed from Ronaldo Robinson. A little stare down at the end too, doesn't get called. Excellent defense from the Vike guard.
Get it in. Rooms. Ball's gonna go the other way.
They're going to keep it with TMU, but just 1 on the shot clock now. So we got to get something up quick to the hoop.
Trying to get it in. They do. It's Gutsmore.
Got a quick whistle there. They're going to count it.
They're going to count it.
What a breakdown there from the Vikes. 1 second on the shot clock. You know it's going to be going up to the hoop area. They let an easy backdoor cut. See it one more time on that inbound. A nice seal screen there from Dorsey. Not a ton of contact, but enough to draw that whistle.
Gets to go. And this tight game keeps on getting tighter. 16 points this one for Gutsmore. 65-64. 2 minutes left here in the third. Slaymaker. Finds Smid. Smid back to Slaymaker. Shot clock winding down now on the Vikes. Slaymaker in the corner for 3. No. TMU lets it roll out of bounds. They get the ball back with an opportunity to take the lead. They haven't led since early at the start of this game. Victoria had that great run at the start. TMU will try to take it back. They get it inside to Wright. Bench instructing no foul. Dorsey was gonna go for the screen. Wright's gonna go against Robinson. Gets it inside to Rooms. Aaron pass, turnover. Robinson driving and finishing for 2.
Surprise no call there. It looked like a nice charge drawn from Wright. The refs are gonna let it play on, and Victoria regains that 3-point lead.
Under 90 here in the third. Inside to Dorsey. They try to catch him sleeping. Stays in TMU's hands. Here's Gutsmore. Mid-range J gets it. 18 now for him as we approach the final minute here in the third. tight one here for the bronze medal. Robinson tries to go inside to Smid, but didn't see it coming. Now Goldberg pushing up the pace, driving in. Finds Gutsmore, pump fake on the 3. Trying to find rooms, can't connect with him. Shot clock winding down right now. Goldberg, tight defense from the Vikes. Goldberg, floater inside, can't get it, but it goes right back to his hands as he finds 2 more.
Fortunate there for the TMU Bold. That clock winding down and the possession going nowhere in a hurry. But nice patient play from Goldborn.
15 now for him, 68-67. Robinson. Bogue hands it off. Slaymaker loses the handle and double dribbles. So it'll be 13.6 left on the clock here for TMU. Shot clock is turned off. Substitutions coming in on both sides. And TMU, who led at the start of this quarter, last time they led was 9:43 left here in the third, now has an opportunity to grow that lead a little bit more as we head into the fourth quarter.
Victoria basically putting their second unit with Bogue, Slaymaker. Don't want to take any bad foul right now. Send him to the free throw line.
Here's Gutsmore. Gutsmore driving and finishing. Time winding down. Can the Vikes get one last shot? They had the look. It's not going to count. And that will take us to the fourth quarter at the end of 3 of this bronze medal matchup. TMU leads 70-67. You're watching U Sports Final 8 men's basketball action on CBC.
Life just got real. You got into university. Fully furnished, all-inclusive student housing for peace of mind. This is your first taste of adult life, independence, momentum, possibility. A community that's ready for you, with everything you need to be your best self. Space to focus, enough room to breathe. A place that's truly yours, with space for the people you'll meet along the way. Minutes from campus. Student Housing Calgary. This is where it starts.
Feel every hit, point, and celebration as if you're standing right on the sideline. Our passionate team unlocks a world of possibilities with digital broadcasting made simple, bringing heart-pounding action directly to millions of fans. Proudly Canadian, ISI Live, be there.
Welcome back to the Jack Simpson, and one guy that is impressing right now is Ronaldo Robinson.
Yeah, what a third quarter, trying to keep the Vikes ahead for much of that before this final burst to end the frame. Ronaldo Robinson, he erupted in that Canada West final for 34 points, en route to being the championship MVP of that contest. He's going to have some more magic in the tank if Victoria wants to finish third here tonight.
Yeah, the standouts on this team right now, Robinson is up there, and Goldburn and Gutsmore on TMU have done a fantastic job as well.
Yeah, high efficient shooting for the 2 Gs of the Bold there. Gutsmore with 20 on 66% shooting, and Goldborn with 15 on 70% shooting from the field. They're doing it while all that attention is focused on Aaron Rooms.
Who will walk away with the bronze medal? Potentially a quarter left to decide that. The way these two teams are going, overtime wouldn't shock me. And there's a foul. We have 3 shots coming up.
4 personals now against Silconix as well. So the big rim protector getting stretched out on defense and probably going to result in him going to the bench. They're going to say just 2 free throws. Dylan Gage stepped on the line there as he was going up. for now. Diavaro going to keep Silconics in the game with his typical rotation in spite of those 4 fouls. So chance for Victoria to try to attack that hoop and get him out of the game.
70-69. Here comes Toth. Started off hot, been kind of quiet so far here in the second half. But you know he's a fantastic shooter, and when he starts going, it's hard to stop him. Goldberg. Speaking about good defense, how's about Slaymaker right there? He has the rock right now. Slaymaker pushing it up. Joffrey James also back in the ball game. He has the ball right now. Met by Goldburn. Pump fake there by Bogue. Bogue. Trying to find some room down in the post, and he gets rejected.
No, I'd keep going to that matchup if I'm U of Vic. I know you don't come out on the right end there. We got a nice steal on that sideline.
They get it ahead. Bogue, 2 hands for safety.
What a play from Dylan Gage. Tightrope walking.
One-point ball game. Goldburn. Met by Gage. Back to Toth. Toth sees a lane. Tries to get it over. Bogue can't do that. Rooms gets the rebound. Rooms, he goes up off the glass for 2.
Got to secure those offensive rebound opportunities if you're the Vikes defense. 10 boards for TMU thus far.
James dishes it off. Slaymaker passes it back. James guarded by Gutsmore. Back over to Gage. Fadeaway Jay, can't get it. Goldberg comes up with the rebound. Pushing the pace, 2 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Hands it off to Rooms. Rooms gets Bogue, gets it back in the corner. Is a 3, but they can't get it. Lands in the hands of Joffrey James. James. Mid-range Jay, can't get that floater to go down. Underneath, gets denied again. Shot clock winding down. 3 ball. Knocks that one down right there.
So Conex is gassed right now. Couldn't close out there on Dylan Gage, making him pay.
Let's go, Pink.
2-point ball game.
Keep going, Pink.
Toth gets it back down low. But no good.
Keep going, Pink. Come on, Pink.
Joffrey James pushing the pace. Goes for the 3. Can't get it to go. Bogue trying to get the rebound. Rooms comes up with it. Now here's Toth.
Come on.
Toth goes down low in the paint. Tough defense there as almost every Viking post player seems to be there. And multiple subs on both sides.
Finally, we can catch our breath. A back and forth affair here. These 2 teams might not have been the best in the gym on the weekend, but they're showing us why they were the top 2 seeds in the nation coming into the tournament.
3 minutes and change passes here for the bronze medal matchup. Dorsey. So back to Louis Jean. Inside. Wright wanted it. They go inside to Culsey. Culsey, fadeaway Jay, can't get it. Ball's gonna go and stay with TMU.
Well, it's either got to be a push-off there for a foul or checked out in Victoria basketball. Tough break for the Vikes. They got to shake it off here. 14 on the clock for the Bold.
Louis Jean, open look. Can't get the tray to go. Dorsey, nice rebound, and then he's fouled.
Second chance opportunities plaguing this team again. That one a little out of their control. Should have been Victoria basketball. Maybe that's last possession, but 12 offensive rebounds, 18-9 second chance points for TMU and a chance to extend that lead.
CBC is the home of university sports in Canada. The best U Sport women's volleyball teams head to Langley, BC for the 26th U Sport Women's Volleyball Championship presented by Booster Juice, March 13th to 15th. Catch the action exclusively on CBC Gem, cbcsports.ca, and CBC Sports on YouTube. U Sports on CBC, where champions are made. 74 apiece right now. Robinson. Shot there, no good. Kalsi gets the rebound. He goes up on that one. Nice soft touch there by Kalsi.
Kelsey going right at the chest of Arnott there. Able to bump him off and go up strong.
Almost halfway through here. Robinson, off balance shot will earn him a trip to the line.
Well, Victoria finds himself in a close battle once again in that semifinal yesterday, as we see one more look at the Ronaldo drive there from Robinson in that semifinal yesterday. The final 5 minutes went by and Victoria did not find a made field goal. A big reason why they are playing in this bronze medal game. And in a close one here tonight, they're gonna have to find a way in the half court when things get tough to find a bucket.
It's at and it's a 1-point ball game. Victoria has all their timeouts remaining. TMU has 2. Here's Wright, driving to the lane, can't get that one to go down. Now get pushed ahead here. Playmaker loses the rock. Kelsey passes it to Wright. Wright goes up, count it, and one.
Tough play there for Gage. He gets caught in no man's land. He tries to get a kickball on that entry pass. If we can see it on the replay here. And that takes him a little bit out of position to contest at the hoop. And exactly what you don't want to do, a light foul that leads to a 3-point opportunity. Gage is going to check out of the game. Bogue back in. Canada West Player of the Year. Trying to guide them across the finish line for Victoria.
Landon Wright coming up here. 5 points so far. Gets to go. So TMU continues to grow their lead a little bit more here, getting close to that bronze medal. Here's James. Goes inside to Bogue. Bogue posting up. Smid. Soft touch, 2 points.
Strong finish through the contact.
We are about to reach the halfway point here of the fourth, and that ball is going the other way.
That's a heavy screen set from TMU, and just a little early was Aaron Rooms. Let's see one more look at the Metro standout guard. Just a small lean into the chest there of Ronaldo Robinson. No doubter, it's going to be the 3rd team foul on TMU.
5:04 left here. Bronze medal on the line. Everyone getting set up right now. 3 team fouls against TMU, 2 against Victoria. TMU has 2 timeouts remaining. Victoria has 3.
Just cleaning up a little wet spot, it looks like there. We're ready to trigger in.
So here we go. Officially halfway through the fourth. Here's Joffrey James. Back to Smith. Slaymaker. Shot clock winding down on the Vikes, trying to look inside. For Bogue, they do find him. He's met by a double team. Can't get it to go. Loose ball, and it lands in the hands of Wright.
A lot of contact there, no whistle. Ethan Bogue gonna have to play through it.
Tight defense from Robinson right now. Almost gets the turnover right there. 13 seconds on the shot clock. I believe we have a timeout here. Yes, we do. So right now TMU leads 79-77. You're watching U Sports Final 8 on CBC.
That's embarrassing. You know it's not embarrassing embarrassing? Using FIG for a home improvement loan. A quick, simple, and transparent offer in minutes. Borrow better with FIG.
Hey, U Sports fans, check out shop.usports.ca for this week's promotional item from the Nike Team Collection. Visitez le shop.usport.ca pour en profiter de la promotion de la semaine de la collection Nike Team.
Well, the Victoria huddle right now trying to catch up here so they can have a chance at bronze. Let's see what the huddle is saying.
Intensity 40 in the full court. How many fouls you got as a team? 2 fouls, so we got a couple to give, so we can be a little bit aggressive, but don't take any dumb ones. You 2 have 3. Let's go, White. Let's go, White's on 2.
Talking on the defensive side from Murphy Bernatowski. We got a couple fouls to give. We can be aggressive. And again, in a free throw battle, we gotta like Victoria's chances, so it's not the end of the world if you pick up a couple fouls, being aggressive here in the next couple minutes in case you do need to make it a free throw contest to close this one out. Again, TMU on the night, not too bad, 10 of 13 from the free throw line, but it's been a bugaboo all year for them.
No good in that take right there. Bo comes up with the rebound. Victoria with a chance to take the lead or tie this ball game up. Robinson almost loses it. Wright playing some fantastic defense. Robinson goes up strong, gets it to go. What a take there by Ronaldo Robinson.
We said you're gonna have to play through contact. Ronaldo Robinson doing that just there. What a finish.
79 apiece, 4 left here in the fourth. Louis Jean almost gets stolen away. Louis Jean for 3. Can't get it to go. Dorsey gets the rebound. Robinson right there to get the steal. Ronaldo Robinson has been all over the court in this ball game. Here's Robinson. 3:30 left here in the fourth. Guarded by Wright. Posting up. Passes it off. Smid, 3 ball. Can't get it to go. And ball's going the other way there, Jack.
Yeah, tie up there on the rebound against Bogue. He's going to take that one, trying to establish some rebounding position. Also, I think he might have just been a little gassed, needing to catch his breath. It's his 3rd. We are tied up with 3 to go here. But Ronaldo Robinson having himself a standout performance, 18, 4, and 6. And on the defensive side, just as impactful.
79 apiece. Smith try to get the steal there. Back up top to Wright. Fight going down in the post right now. They get it back up. Wright from the arch. Can't get the 3 to go down.
That's defense again from Ronaldo Robinson. He's matched up on the switch against Silconics. Big versus small. He holds his ground.
Here's Joffrey James. Open look. Bog for 3. Can't get it to go down. Goldburn gets the rebound. Finds Rooms. Almost loses it again because guess what? Robinson's right in the middle of things.
Playing 6-on-5 right now with how spirited Ronaldo Robinson has been in this fourth quarter, emptying the tank. Right now a team high in minutes, 29. He's going to go the rest of the way, you got to assume. But he's looking fresh.
Toth is back into the ball game now. 13 seconds on the shot clock here for TMU. They get it into Goldburn. Rooms driving in. Can't get it to go. Rebound. Goes to Smid. Time ticking away here at the Jack. Bronze medal on the line. Tie ball game. Robinson almost loses his handle. Goes inside. Toth gets the steal.
Again, we said 5 minutes left. They didn't get a field goal yesterday. They're now scoreless in nearly 2 minutes. Vikes need to find a way to get the ball in the hoop.
Rooms can't get the 3. Comes short on that shot.
We're going to get Victoria basketball here with these late game crunch time situations plaguing the Vikes.
Well, we saw it yesterday. Trying to be on the other side of a W. 2 minutes left here in the fourth. Joffrey James goes down low. Bog stays in bounce in the post. Trying to find some room. He does. And he finishes. And that will be a timeout there for TMU. Victoria leads right now 81-79 You're watching U Sport Final 8 men's basketball action on CBC.
That's a veteran play right there for Ethan Boak, showing you why he's the Canada West Player of the Year. Silconic's got those 4 fouls. He goes right at his chest repeatedly. Silconic's trying to play clean, and it results in that first bucket for either team in over 2 minutes.
Yeah, so we go back down the other side now in this tight bronze medal game. If you're TMU, which way are you looking in this one?
You've got the Player of the Year on your team for a reason. I know that there's Gutsmore and Goulbourne have had good nights, but Aaron Rooms, it starts and ends with him. Get the ball into the hands of 12 blue.
Rooms only 1 3-point attempt in this ball game. The quietest 12 points probably of his career that we've seen at least this week. And he'll try to make another big play like he has so many times in his career and this season. See if he gets the ball, as you talked about, to TMU scoreless in the last 3:40. Not a better time than right now to end that.
The Metro have had multiple game winners this year, and they've all come from Aaron Rooms. Does he have one more in him in this storied career? The 5th-year guard from Toronto, trying to bring his team to a bronze medal performance.
3 team fouls on both sides. Vic has 2 timeouts. TMU has the 1. Toth hands it off to Gutsmore. He's guarded by the Defensive Player of the Year from Canada West, Joffrey James. And he takes too many steps. It's going back to Victoria with a chance to increase their lead.
4 minutes now of scoreless action for the Bold. A big possession here for the TMU defense.
Need a stop. Joffrey James will bring it up. 90 seconds left in this bronze medal matchup here in the 4th. And Joffrey James delivering in the clutch once again.
Playing through the contact. What it's going to take here to get it done.
Here's Toth, finds Goulbourne. TMU needs to end their scoreless drought. And that one looked like it was blocked right there.
Absolutely, Shaden Smith gets the block. We get a tie-up, so it's going to stay Bold basketball. But what a block there from Shaden Smith. Let's see one more time. Meeting him at the top. So 14 on the shot clock now for Kevin Toth.
Getting the fingertips on that one. 14 seconds, 1:10. They get it in the hands of Rooms, the National Player of the Year. Posting up, going up strong and finishing for 2.
Keep getting it to 12 blue.
1 minute left here in the 4th. James in the corner to Bow. Tries to go down low. Slaymaker pump fake, and he's fouled.
That's going to be it for Silconics. Nice job from Cameron Slaymaker, getting him in the air. A veteran play using that ball fake. Andre Silconis, he did so well playing with those 4 fouls for much of the 4th quarter, but as we talked about, U of Vic just doing a great job of going right at his chest. That's going to put him on the bench for the final 50.
It's that one to go. Now here's the big one to make it a 2-possession lead. Again, reminder, Victoria with 2 timeouts, TMU with the 1. I don't think TMU would use that timeout just yet, Jack. And they won't need to.
They're gonna go.
1-possession game. Toth, guarded by Robinson. Gets it back. Can't get that one to go down. It will stay with TMU. 35.7 left here in the 4th. 14 on the shot clock.
13 offensive rebounds now for the Bold, and none bigger than that. Can they find a second chance bucket?
They get it in. It's Rooms. Rooms for 3. Can't get that one to go. Hits backside iron for Aaron Rooms. They don't necessarily need to foul. Actually, they might actually do need to foul. My apologies. Oh, they can stop the clock.
You can play straight up, be aggressive.
And then it goes out, and that's why you don't need to foul right there.
That's a miscue from the Vikes. There was about a 5-second difference game in shot, so I like the idea to just play straight up, and now we're going to get that timeout by the TMU Bold.
So we mentioned it before. First off, let's check the foul.
Cam Slaymaker at the top, feeling a bit of contact, but a nice reach in there from Toth on cue. We heard it from Dave Diavaro at the half. Yeah, he's impressed with his offensive performance, but it's the defensive side that the second-year guard is having a huge impact. So 16 on the game clock for TMU. Can they find a bucket with 16? Again, they're at that 4 fouls mark, so they could go for a quick 2 and then look to get a foul, try to get a steal, and if not, send them to the free throw line. So doesn't matter 3 or 2 right now, but you need a bucket.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you need the 3. If you get the look, obviously go for it right now, but I'd almost maybe take an opportunity here, drive to the lane and see what you can do. No timeouts left for TMU also now. That was the final timeout that they did have. Victoria has to. If TMU does score, whatever it is, do you think that they're going to reply with a timeout on their own?
Yeah, I think so. And for TMU right now with 16 on the shot clock, I think I'd be going probably around 10 seconds. Try to get a good look here. And again, it doesn't necessarily have to be a 3, but we need a good look around that 10-second mark.
So here we go. Bronze medal on the line. Can TMU find a bucket? It's Toth.
They're going to play it out.
Rooms for 3. Can't get it to go. Joffrey James with the rebound.
And again, they decide to play it out to that last possession. Aaron Rooms, we see him on the floor there. Gut-wrenching miss. He had 2 on the back iron. Both of them looked like they had a chance. Again, great defense on the ball from Ronaldo Robinson.
You put the ball in the hands of who you wanted. And right now it's in the hands of who a lot of Victoria fans want. Joffrey James.
And again, that's why with 4 or 5 seconds left, if you're waiting that long, that basically turns it into a 1-possession game instead of 2. Jeffrey James just go for the intentional miss, and he's going to miss the rim altogether. So a small miscue, but it shouldn't matter here for the Vikes, who withstand the barrage of TMU.
Rooms will inbound. Gets it in. Goulburn for 3. Can't get it to go. And your 2026 Final 8 bronze medal winner is the Victoria Vikes, who pull out this one 85-81. Canada West champions and bronze medal winners.
Again, at the start of the game, we said they don't just want to be the best team in the country. That designation is going to belong to someone else to be determined tonight, but they want to be the best program, and they showed us why here. Now Canada West champs in 3 of the past 4 seasons. National champion last year and a bronze medal performance this year. They have the longest active streak of U Sport Final 8 performances and really have been the team of the 2020s in the country. I know they didn't get their ultimate goal this year, but congratulations, Victoria, on a hard-fought bronze medal.
Yeah, absolutely. On the other side with TMU, Jack.
Yeah, TMU obviously tough going against Carleton so often here in the season. It looked like the scout was certainly on yesterday, and again, apart from some defensive rebounding miscues, could have found themselves in that national title game, but instead it's just going to be a 4th place finish. The last time they were here at U Sports Final 8 in 2018-19, they finished in 3rd, beating Calgary in that bronze medal game. But unfortunately, no medal today, despite the valiant effort from the Bold.
We will have the bronze medal ceremony coming. First, we're going to do the Nike players of the game on both sides. Then we will have the bronze medal ceremony for you, where Victoria will be getting their bronze medal. So stay tuned for that as we await the players of the game right here. Then Brandon Donald will have an interview with the Victoria player of the game.
As we get set here to hear from the TMU Bold player of the game. Again, Gutsmore and Goulburn did such a good job tonight, really steadying this offense with all of the attention that was thrown at Aaron Rooms' direction.
Bold, guard number 12.
Gutsmore. He will get the player of the game. Fantastic tournament for him. Fantastic game for him today. 20 points, shooting over 50%, an assist, a steal. Fantastic game from Gabriel Gutsmore.
Yeah, 2 of 3 games here at the Jack. He scored over 20. Gabriel Gutsmore, the third-year guard, he's going to be back and motivated next year for this TMU squad.
And Smid will pick up the player of the game, the Nike player of the game for Victoria. 19 points, over 50% from both the field and downtown. 8 rebounds, an assist, a steal, a block. He did it all. 2 steals, 2 blocks. Don't want to shortchange him.
Maybe some of the best highlights we've seen at the Jack Simpson this weekend from Shaden Smid.
And Brandon Donald has him right now.
Shaden, what game for your team here today? Back and forth, back and forth. You guys were ultimately able to pull it out. What does this bronze medal mean for you?
It means the world to me. My friend passed away this year, and my legacy was for him, and that's all I can say.
Ultimately, not the result that you wanted, but still a really, really good end of the season. All the boys are here behind you. What does this win mean for just this program?
Man, this win means the world, setting off the seniors, and that's all we wanted to do. That was our goal, and we got it done.
Gentlemen, go celebrate with your bronze medal. Thank you. Boys, back to you.
Thanks so much, Brandon. And, you know, what a tremendous game there for Smid. He did it all. The ferocious dunk that he had earlier, the one alley-oop and then the other alley-oop, and just throughout the season just playing fantastic.
Yeah, nice to show some love to those seniors as well. Joffrey James, Ethan Bogue, and as well Sergio Pereira, the 5th-year players for the U Vic Vikes. A couple of 5th years as well on the TMU side, notably Aaron Rooms alongside Aiden Wilson.
Yeah, some big ones on TMU. And, you know, for Joffrey James, again, I got the honor of seeing him. I think my first game I did here with you was against the Alberta Golden Bears that year. And he was one of the first players I got to see when I was a Dinos commentator. And he wowed me then when he played for the Bears. And then later on, I had the privilege of calling him for a whole season before an injury for the State Trojans. And now getting to watch his final game here for Victoria. We talked about he has accolades in the CEBL. The future is very bright for wherever Joffrey James goes and the rest of these seniors. But it's been a privilege for me personally to have got to watch the career of Joffrey James.
Yeah, he fits the game so well. No matter what they're asking is right on cue. Joffrey James coming up to receive his medal. But as I said, he's the metronome for this team. He brings balance to the offense. He keeps them in rhythm on the defensive side, and a fitting capstone to an extending career for Joffrey James.
Bogue, the player of the year for Canada West, had a solid game in this one as he finished with 12 points in this one, had multiple rebounds, and showed at times why he was that player of the year in Canada West.
Well, and he shows us why he's a winner, a 3-time Canada West champion, first team All-Star. Again, the national title last year and a bronze medal this year.
There's our Nike player of the game right there, and Smid talked about how fantastic he was overall. And, you know, talk about this Victoria Vikes program. They just continue to be one of the pillars, not just of Canada West, but of U Sports.
Yeah, and again, I think their depth is the reason why they really go 10 deep here, even in the playoffs, is a testament to that bench. And Ronaldo Robinson, again, one of the key players starting this night, but
awesome.
Has a standout performance, one of the best we saw the entire weekend, Ronaldo Robinson.
Yeah, he shot 60% from the field. He got to the line, 4 rebounds, 6 assists in this one, had a block, and got so many big defensive stops when they really needed it in this ball game.
Yeah, absolutely a tremendous game there for Ronaldo Robinson. Excited to see what's in store for him. He was in his 4th year from Montreal. If he's back with the team for one more go, certainly will be a welcome sight for Victoria.
And this Victoria coaching staff too, just doing a tremendous job all season as well.
Yeah, as we said, the Coach of the Year, Murphy Bernatowski, National Coach of the Year, also assisted by Josh Reddy in his 2nd year. Terrell Evans, a former player with the Vikes, brings a lot of energy on that bench for Victoria as well.
Well, there they are, your 2026 bronze medal winners, the Victoria Vikes, as they took this one 85-81. They had 18 fourth quarter points to help them capture the bronze medal. They are our third place team. Tremendous team, tremendous squad, tremendous finish. Congratulations to the Victoria Vikes.
Again, we're super fortunate we got to see the top 2 seeds battle it out. I know it wasn't for the gold medal like they hoped, but what a bronze medal game. Cannot wait to see what goes down here in the gold medal game still to come.
And they finished on a 10-2 run. You talked about the scoreless drought there for TMU. Fantastic game all around. And that'll do it for us. Congratulations once again to Victoria on the bronze medal. For Jack Pangali, Brendan Donald, I'm Joshua Adamway, Arbuthnot. Thank you to Ned Bosnick and Maverick Media for producing this. Until next time, folks, cheers and enjoy the day, people.
U-Sports on CBC, presented by L'U-Sport à Radio-Canada, une présentation du gouvernement du Canada, the Government of Canada, Nike, Fox 40, Theraburn Medical Supply, Les Bag Baron Rings, BioSteel, Wilson, Apar, and by Student Housing Calgary.